Consider yourself under my protection.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Let's put a smile on that face.
I'm touching myself tonight.
How can a woman possibly fight with this?
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Dr. Uz here from Dr. Uz Talks, and I've got an update there for you on the DC graphic novel collection. Like I said, these are getting harder and harder to obtain, but I managed to get the next three in the collection there, which is volumes number 94, 95 and 96. So we've got two kind of Justice League stories that are going on there, and a Batman story there as well, also from different eras there, more Silver Age and modern day here, with this one being in 2011 and this one being in 2010. So let's go through those there. Right, so we have Batman and the Outsiders. The Outsider team, this is basically the origin of the Outsider team, how the Outsider team got made, and it's basically a story by Mike Barr, and it's got the typical artwork that you see in this kind of age of comic books, nice and consistent. It's a storyline there that younger children can read without any real problem, but it's basically pretty much the formation of the Outsiders, Batman's own kind of team that he created outside of the Justice League to undertake particular types of missions there that the Justice League couldn't undertake. So my son is reading this at the moment. He's really enjoying the storyline and the characters there in it. It's not as you can see in these older type ones, it's not kind of gory or you know, shocking like the newer kind of graphic novels are, and much more suitable to younger children. And Batman and the Outsiders is a graphic novel there that is one that should always be in your collection. So this is the next one. This is Justice League Rise and Fall, and quite often when you have these Justice League graphic novels, they really seem to focus on the Trinity, right? On Batman, Superman and Wonder Woman. However, this Justice League Rise and Fall pretty much focuses on Green Lantern, and it's basically the story of Green Lantern and his hunt for a particular character there called Prometheus, who caused a lot of deaths in his town, and how he will basically go and kind of like go outside the law of the Justice League and kind of subvert the Justice League in order to go and kill this guy. It's a interesting storyline because we see really exactly what Oliver Queen is about, and he is pretty much the hero within this. All the other Justice League characters are kind of side characters there in this, and if you really like Green Arrow with a kind of sprinkling of the Justice League, then this is for you. I really like the artwork in this, and the storyline there is really great there as well. In a lot of these graphic novels, you see them, they're not really particularly linear. They kind of like, you can't read them front to back, but with this one you can read it front to back and also understand the storyline there as well. It doesn't shy away from the origins of Arsenal and you know, his addictive personality and stuff like that, and because of that, it's mainly for older kind of teenagers or adults to read. But this is my favorite out of the three that I picked up. Let's go to the third one here, Time Masters. This is a continuation of a storyline that occurred where Darkseid used his Omega beams to push Bruce Wayne back in time, and you may have read that storyline there already of Batman trying to get back to kind of like the present day, right? So all this storyline there, Batman is basically pretty much taken over by Dick Grayson, and this storyline involves Booster Gold and his family, Rip Hunter, who is his son, but also his colleague. And pretty much they're going through time to figure out what happened to Batman, while also at the same time there are multiple time masters and time travelers who are trying to disrupt their ability to do this. This is a much more confusing storyline than some of the others. The artwork there is the Dan Jurgens artwork, so it's always fantastic, apart from this weird thing at the front which my son pointed out, like what is going on with Superman's ankle. Once you've seen that, you can't really go back from that. You keep seeing it there all the time. But yeah, this is slightly confusing storyline of what's going on. Introduces a lot of characters which you kind of think, okay, who are these characters? If you have no idea who they are, if you're not really kind of down with DC lore, it's very difficult to understand who's this Black Beetle guy, stuff like that. And then it goes into the original Time Masters, which was the 90s graphic novel there as well. So this is an interesting one. It does have the Justice League in it, but it's mainly about Booster Gold, Rip Hunter, and all of those guys. But it is a bit more confusing to understand there. So when you put all of these three together, so you can see we've got Green Arrow. Green Arrow is forming there. So let's go and put that on the shelf, and I will show you guys what that looks like with the rest of the collection. Great Alex Ross art is coming into view with Green Lantern pretty much fully there now. One day I hope to have a big enough shelf so I can have this stuff here, but also all of that there as well. I would love to have a big enough shelf that it continues all the way across, but we don't quite have that. So we've got this here, which is part 2. Let me know what you guys think about the graphic novels and the whole collection there. Are you collecting this? Are you able to get it in your country? It's always interesting to know, and I'll see you guys again next time.